Hey you guys, it is moi. I am back. Hi. So I hope everyone's doing really well. This weather has been nice and cold and rainy. I love it. Okay, so let's hop right in. We are going to be first off, the new moon is today. It's a new moon in Scorpio, okay? So it's here for setting new intentions, y'all. Like fresh starts, clean slates. It is here for you, okay? Make your plans. Start planting healthy seeds that you want for your future growth, okay? And time for the new beginnings, the fresh start, like I said. Set your moon water outside. Okay, tonight, set your intentions, manifest new, take actions towards those manifestations, okay? Take those steps towards those to prosper quicker for you, okay? Like, take some action towards what you want, okay? Do not be shy, you guys. Take the leaps. Have faith, okay? Have faith. Don't hold back. Like, you guys, everyone's been through so much, and it's like that, those like never ending moments, right? You're like, arr. So like if you're in the never ending feeling of like towers or whatever, like remember, like these are things that are occurring to shift you back in alignment or out of the craziness that you were in with people, places, and things, shifting you back on your path or to a whole new path, hence the clean slate. So just know, keep moving forward, try something new, get out of your comfort zone. That is like where I'm sitting as well, like moving forward, get out of our comfort zones, take the next steps to goodness. All right, and now let's step in. So I my hair is bugging you guys this because of this weather. It's like Frizz Master. So yeah, so I titled this Jesus is all of us. Okay, are you ready to step into Christ consciousness and become the God within and without, right? Okay, so before we begin, ancestors closest to the sun, this is for all of us. Call in our ancestors' guide. Please guide this message. Tune mine and my collective's frequency to yours, please. Protect us as I speak, and allow only divine beings of light to remain, okay? All others must leave my space and the collective space as well. Okay, so Mona be, and so it is. Amen. Thank you. All right, family. So many of you have been confused about Jesus, God, Holy Spirit, his role, his meaning, and what any of this has to do with you in 2025. After this message, you will see him and yourself, okay, differently than ever before. And these are downloads that I received, so I'm very excited. And I have other downloads after this, side note, that just need to get out, okay, guys? So let's begin. So this message is for the 83 gifted, the ones encoded, the ones who remember or are remembering now. Are awakening, okay? So, and this is a little part. So, rune of the day, manaz. The rune manaz came through people, support, relationships, okay? So, Spirit showed me a group, a tribe, a frequency, we call it, okay? 83 gifted individuals, all right? This number isn't symbolic, it's encoded. Okay, some of you have 83 specific codes, gifts, or activations woven into your DNA. Okay, into your DNA. Then Gebo, G-E-B-O, came through. The rune of gifts, exchange, reciprocity. So the message is clear. There will be a divine exchange of gifts between you and someone meant for your path, guided through the universal language, numbers, okay? Most people don't know that numbers are a language, like numerology, but the gifted do. The frequency of 83 gifted breaks into 11, 2, 4, 13. Okay, if these numbers resonate, this message may be for you. Okay, so the downloads that I got. So the cards pulled: vision, reversed; upheaval, galaxy, awkward, combined; essence, recognition plus change, in reversed. So the higher powers, the ones who run the world, like elite wise, have tried to block your vision. Okay, your memory and your divine recognition. Okay, always trying to keep us asleep, okay, or less than our potential, right? So because as long, the higher the powers, so yeah, okay, so because as long as you don't awaken, right, the world remains in chaos, in a sense, right? Which is actually quite normal, right? We are used to sitting in chaos. Chaos we resonate with. Chaos we grew up with. Chaos, you know, all the fighting, all the trauma. We love to sit in, but we don't. Because when you start awakening, you start recognizing what it is. Yeah, it's a little fearful because then you're on the outskirts of like what everyone else is doing, and then they're confusing you. But it's an unsettling place to be in, right? And then you want to hermit, or you want to like, you know, pull away from it. That's normal. You are being awoken. You're being awoken to the chaos that should have never been. Okay, so that's essentially like what's occurring, right? So you're remembering, your remembering is cosmically important. Okay? We don't want to fall back asleep. We don't want to ignore what we see and be like, I didn't see that. No, you saw it. It's real. Take it for what it is. Let's move forward. Even if it's you and you individually, move forward. Like, don't double second guess it, okay? You guys, this is how we can further our own individual awakenings. And yes, these spiritual paths, especially if you were entrenched with so much trauma, and you have ones around you, parents, family members, friends, that don't want to awaken or are meant to be there as the karmics to like keep you like low vibrational and like unawoken, of course they're gonna be harping on you, guilting you, shaming you, all these things. No, you need to take your life in your own hands and move forward, because you are the one being awoken to all of this, and God is like saying, your time, let's move, let's go. Okay, so the system knows who you are, right? When you awaken, the system, the world around us, they know who you are, okay? Like they do. So let me speak plainly. So they need you to rely on their system. On the system, we have been like relying on the fear base, the like 9 to 5, the money is everything. If I don't go to college, I'm like, I'm destroyed. If I don't have kids by this time, if I don't get married, blah, 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 blah. We get it, right? If I don't listen to every older person that is none the wiser, right? Because they're not awoken, half of them. Or, you know, they're there to keep you unawake. So they need you to rely on their system, whatever that is, right? Confusion, chaos, whatever. It's not even magic. I mean, like everything can be looked at as spells, right? Words are spells, like gift of the gab. I mean, like Jesus, like say what up. So they need you to rely on their system. If you don't, they don't make money, right? Everything sold on earth requires ingredients by law, okay? Like food, drinks, products, right? Supplements, right? Pharmaceuticals, very important in their system, very important, right? Money based, keep you sleep. Okay, so let me ask you, why don't medications list full ingredients? Why don't blood pressure pills tell you exactly what's in them, right? These are supposed to be curable, or are they fully curable, right? I don't see cures from any of these medications. It's just keep taking, suppress, leading to alter issues, right? Side effects, right? Altered side effects that make you then need to take another medication or add on to your depressant medications or your anxiety or your ADHD. I mean, no one knows your body and your system but yourself, right? How does a doctor ever fully know that? They don't. This is why they are so quick to subscribe, right? Okay, so why do you only get side effects? Okay, so but never the formula to fully fix it, to fully fix you, right? That's what we think. Fix my disease, fix my whatever, all these labels to fix, when we're only suppressing, or fixing for a moment in time, and then boom, a side effect occurs, or we have to take more, and then we're addicted, right? It's addiction, and then we're suppressing our brain, we're suppressing the one thing, the brain, the intuition, the feelings that, yes, sometimes can be unsettling, but they are the all-encompassing of what our body naturally produces, naturally needs to succumb to understand, to feel, to like not suppress, but to move through, because we can move through everything. If pharmaceuticals were not always around, I'm sorry. Like, and we are so quick to label something. We are like creating. Like, every time I turn, it's like something different. It's like adding on to, like, you know, even like bipolar 1, 2, 3, 4. And, you know, it's like, shit, by the time you're at bipolar 5, you should be dead or something. You know, it's like multiple personality disorders. You guys, you don't think that the natural, us being naturally, like, when have these effects started? When we started taking these artificial medication. And back in the day, you guys, if anyone had, like, say what they call now autism, or like was dabbling with holistic, what we call holistic medication now, but it's really like herbs, and like those were witches, or that were prophets that like were like Jesus, were speaking into like the future, or we're natural healers. You are a natural healer. We all can be that. Like, that's the thing. We can heal our own bodies. I'm telling you. We do not need all these artificial ingredients that they don't, on the bottles, don't even have them on there. Do not. We just want quick fixes. They know we want quick fixes. This is what we've all succumbed to. This is what we know to be true. When it's not. It's not. We can all heal ourselves. So pretty much with these medications, we are like the experiments, right? They give us these formulas, quote unquote, aka the medication that's already been put together in a little pill form, given to you. Your side effects actually then they'll occur, right? And you're like going to come back to the doctor and ask like, well, this is happening, this is happening. We are all like test subjects practically. But they never give you the full formula to you, and only you, that should fix only you. That's why COVID was so ridiculous, you guys. Like, really? Like, they're just all in one day going to be like, all right, don't need to check any of your guys's charts, but here is a shot, and it's gonna clear it all out. Like, for a second, y'all, this is why we all need to stop and think. None of that, like, that's not even possible, okay? I never got the COVID shots. I never got any of that. And I never got COVID. I never got sick. You guys, we don't need to, not even flu shots. You don't need to be taking these things. Okay, that was side note. But it is true. It's like, and it was funny too, like one of my friends and like their family was like so diehard, like get the COVID shot. Like we almost got in like a feud about it. I was like, do your thing, girl. Like I've worked with children and my boss was a doctor prior, and she even told me, she's like, Christy, as long as you're washing your hands, all these things, like, you're fine. And you just take the test. You want to take the test every week. Obviously, my kids love you. Like, there's no problem. And I did that. Never had COVID. Like, never. And then it's like when these people would end up getting COVID, then they tried to change it. Like, oh, you got to take this now because, like, you could. It's just like you're gonna die now. And it's like, the mental exhaustion. Like, I mean, like, you guys, no one can make a cure in a day. And mind you, that whole COVID thing, they created that. Like, they had to cover it up by, come on, you know what I mean? But like, this is what our world does, right? To keep us down, dumb, and like silent. It's like, oh, okay, we fucked up on this. We got to cover this. Get them all against each other. Get them confused, and then you take up like half your world, like going back and forth, like politics and fucking sports and rah rah. It is all distractions from you focusing on being like, wait, I'm just like naturally healthy. I've never even had to, you know. It's like, I take care of my body like in the best way I can. I honor my nervous system. Like I honor, I don't like toxic people. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, that job's not really for me. Like, it's like, I'm going to create something of myself. This is where God's being like, wake up my children. Like, seriously, like, wake up my children. Like, we're not doing this fucking shenanigans any longer, essentially, you know, you guys. And a lot of that COVID stuff, that was like toxic. Like, I just can't. Like, I don't know. I've never been one to like take any of those vaccines, and I'm great. So yeah. And why these formulas don't like on these the pharmaceutical like bottles, like they don't list the formulas, right? Like they don't, like, you know, so because they know if you knew what was inside of them, you'd stop taking them. You'd be like, wait, this like what? Like, yeah, you wouldn't, and you would question all those things, and that's more questions for them that they would have to answer, and then like have to change the laws and like all these things, right? To conform to like the people that are screaming the loudest. That's why they want everyone to stay quiet, dumb, and silent, right? Okay. So you would start healing if you stopped purchasing. Okay, your body would have to cleanse it out, and then you start naturally healing, right? And a lot of it is taking care of your health in all manners, your mental state, even your spiritual state, your actual health-wise, what you're fueling your body with, right? What when we eat and we fuel, what does that fuel? Our brains, okay? Stop taking them. They would lose control, money, all the things that these pharmaceutical pharmacies, all the above, these industries that they've created, right, over time would be shutting down. That's a lot of money, right? We understand this, right? But we've been so it's like it's become not only like the thinking, the feeling, all the things of needing it, right? Because we've been so conditioned to have them already in our lives, to be off of them. It's like, oh, but people have become addicted to them because it's like the methamphetamines that are in like even like Adderall prescriptions. I mean, you have like the parents that are like taking from the children to use them, like, and we just have drugs flowing through here, you know, from Mexico, whatever. I mean, who's even facilitating that, you guys? It's like overseen by governmental officials. There's no way they're not. And we know this. They wouldn't so fluently be like coming through so easily, right? You know? Anyways, okay. So, and with all that said, right? So these prescriptions, medications, drugs, all the above, alcohol, like vaping, all these things. So they give you a temporary fix. So you never step into your full Christ consciousness, okay? Which would make their whole system irrelevant, right? Christ consciousness equals the healed mind, right? The awakened soul, and the God within and without. Which is true. Absolutely. It's like a full embodiment of light and healed and connection to the Most High, hearing, being able to see. They don't want that enlightened embodiment. And that is what Christ consciousness is. The truth about Jesus, you guys. All right. Most people don't know this. There was a time when the world walked around like Jesus, right? Enlightened, activated, powerful. Jesus wasn't the exception. He was the reminder, okay? So before Jesus, the enlightened walked. And after Jesus, the enlightened walked, okay? And every time they appeared, the system tried to cut them off at the neck, okay? But now, the seers are rising. We cannot be stopped. We cannot. We are awakening. Full embodiment, full Christ consciousness is all embodiment and neck and above, okay? That is the highest, the crown, the star that sits right above, okay? So we cannot be stopped. We are the prophecies, okay? This is the real meaning of God's people being persecuted in Revelation. And it's not the religious, okay? It's not the religious. Religion is the tow rope. Religion controls the mind the way a tiny rope around a tiger's toe keeps it from running. Christian, Baptist, Catholic, Jehovah's Witness, okay? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, which one is right? They're all selling the same recycled story, okay? But you are the tiger, okay? And your toe is what they trapped, not your spirit, not your soul, okay? All it takes is one question, one spark, one truth, one moment of remembrance, okay? And you pull back you pull your toe back and you awaken. The events are happening now. People keep waiting for a big dramatic event, right? With like God's wrath or like, you know, God coming down, okay? So, but Revelation is already unfolding. It's been unfolding. This is what we've been talking about. It's within us to unfold. It is within us to elevate ourselves, to awaken to our unhealed places. And instead of like dismiss them, we are working on them. We are breaking free from the patterns, the habits, all the above. Breaking free from thinking that we need the drugs, the alcohol, the prescriptions, when we don't. It's sickening our bodies. We have never had higher like cancer, like blood pressure, all of these things. Like, you guys, unalivings, deaths, black magic or not, like we were killing ourselves, okay? So let's see. So the revelation has already been unfolding, right? So this is falling. That system is collapsing, okay? This structure is dissolving. Babylon is crumbling, okay? The world is falling into poverty and corruption. And as the enlightened ones, you rise, okay? This is the shift, okay? This is the timeline. This is now. It's been now, and it will only continue to prosper. One and to the next and to the next. That's why we are all walking each other home. We're all remembering. We're all enlightening each other. Even if it hurts a little bit, okay? Even if it's like, ooh, you stung me because now you're awakening me to my own quote-unquote demons. We all got them. We all got a shadow. We all got these things. What they also want us to do is like blame each other. Okay, I've even been there in a moment. And yes, did people do dirty things to me? Absolutely. Have people done dirty things to you? Absolutely. But they then want us to stay in these blame games, right? Like blaming each other, all these things. Like, because then you're just in a cycle of that. When in reality, it's like, listen, y'all, like the quickest way to really know what's going on and the quickest in the world and like who's going to harm you, hurt you, whatever. And the quickest way to like just self-success is to heal self, understand who's been, you know, the threats to you, because these are really just like the spirits on people's back. It's the unhealed wounds that allow us and make us do these like things. And yes, we forgive them for they don't know what they do until they do know what they do. And then it's just like, you gotta, you know, keep your distance. But at the same time, we are here healing. Why are we not all working together to heal and accept each other and say our apologies and know the difference? Because that's just another way for them to keep us apart and keep us angry and then like blaming everyone, never recognizing ourselves that we were a part of the problem as well, to also be a part of understanding the problem and saying, okay, like I also want to heal from this. I need to move forward. I don't want to sit in this stagnation hoping that someone else is going to save me kind of thing. Okay, you guys, let's not let them or whatever, you know, like this is the system I'm talking about. This is not like your fucking neighbor. I mean, like maybe you should be careful of your neighbors, but like if they've like harmed you or something. I mean, it's being cognizant of like you yourself and what your needs are and like what you're going to give out and what you're willing to receive and all of these things. But we really need to recognize like we need to start working as a collective together and heal together and know and see each other and say, okay, I see that you have this, and we're all at different timelines and stuff, but we can also all work together and and defeat the masses of the controllers and become the enlightened winner. So if you are hearing this, if you're on my page, you're with the timeline. You're on the timeline that's recognizing that the change has to be had. You've been recognizing it. You've been making shifts in your life. Even if you haven't, God placed you here to see it, for you to be a part of it. I'm not kidding. You are a part of it. We're putting aside our shame, guilt, fear, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do it, you guys, okay? So if you're hearing this, you are not random, you are not lost, okay? You are not small, my loves, okay? You are gifted, okay? Encoded, remembering, awakening, and rising. We are rising, you guys. We are here. I don't care if you doubted it before, no more doubting it. We are here. This is what we are meant to do. We are making change. We are committing to ourselves, being confident in ourselves, and no one is going to stop us. I don't care how slow we want to go or how fast we want to go. We're doing it for ourselves, and we're not going to be stopped. So we are here. We are going to move forward. Honestly, you guys, I would love for you guys to put in the comments if you are seeing this, reach out, how you're feeling about this, what's going on in your life, what kind of changes do you want to see? What do you want to see in your life, in our society? What is something that you're passionate about? Please put it in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. DM me, email me. But I also wanted, like I said, to touch in on the downloads that I got. And you guys, this is some stuff that's been obviously ongoing from past timelines of even from my own stuff, or from just things that I think were in the past. But when you shift timelines, you also are you're releasing it so God can also handle it at the same time. But I just wanted to touch on some things. So we definitely are all going to be calling back our energy from past emotions and past relationships, okay? Okay, so there is a word witch, and she may be saying, you'll see, or I'm going to teach you a lesson. This person has already taken a life, by the way, and has done something even worse, or is planning on doing something worse to hide that aspect of taking that life, to cover it up. This person is unwell, psychologically, you guys, unwell, and with the backlash of this has been someone that's I think done this for many years, and with the backlash of spell work that is coming back this person's way is going to psychologically diminish their mental state, but they might have even already had even the bipolar thing that I was talking about, or schizophrenia or multiple personality disorders. But bipolar alone, you can teeter on manic and depression. So this is an Empress in reverse, or even a Queen of Cups, acting like a Queen of Cups, loving, nurturing, even falsifying as a healer or reader, but really is in the reverse. And that could also state herself as a High Priestess, but reversal, very manipulative and controlling, but acting out of love, or but you guys, when people are doing spell gifted gab with her words, it's a problem. Using that's why I'm saying we all have gifts. How are we using them? Okay, definitely controlling over men, definitely there's King of Swords, King of Pentacles. That's the earth signs and the air signs. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I think, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, I think. Okay, so just be aware of this person, an older woman, I want to say. An older woman, but also someone in early 40s, okay? So be aware of that. It's someone you wouldn't expect. Even, I think there is be careful, a therapist, I want to say, not an unpaid therapist, or acting like a counselor, has not gotten the degree, or has the degree, but is mishandling their place of positioning. Okay, a lot of manipulation here, but psychological manipulation, which is horrible, right? So this person, or they, or whomever is watching to see if the collective initiates it, waiting to and watching to see if like the person that they were kind of attacking or trying to like sacrifice is like gonna have like a vulnerable moment so they can come in and like be a good support, or create like a false narrative of like, oh, let me support you, let me like gift you this. And that was another thing, trying to like gift you guys. So the holidays are coming around, so this is like these I don't even think it's just, it's like more than one than like this person, okay, is that's like doing witchery things. Like these people are like literally sick, they are dying because they are not getting the need from others of like the siphoning of the energy that they need. So like they're waiting to like even like gift you guys like during these holidays. They think like, and it could be someone that like your family member that you would never suspect, and they can put this like in, they're gonna gift you with like food, like your favorite food, or like an actual gift. And if it is an actual gift and you're like unsure about it, or what have you, if you know, you know, okay? And if you don't know, just be cautious. You can read Psalms 91 over the gift. Ask for your guides to cleanse any negativity away from it. You guys also, if you do receive the gift, speak over if it's an actual tangible gift, like speak over the gift and return any negative influence that may or may not has been put on it back to sender. Just because I'm telling you, if there hasn't been anything placed on it, there's nothing negative going back to it except for the love of the gift that was given to you, okay? I'm saying this is obviously for people that have like questioned things or been going through bad things in their life and they're like confused, but they moved away maybe from a person, and now maybe that person's trying to come back in and give you a gift, or there's someone that you think you need to move away from, and now they're trying to like get closer because they can sense that you're moving away from them. Move away from them and just let them be. It's like starving out the narcissist. I'm sorry. If you are questioning anything, it is not a time right now to like be like in the field of like forgiving and all these things. No, you need to clear and cleanse and move away. And if you do end up taking like gifts and you guys start feeling ill, and you see like the person that gave it to you like seems to be feeling better or whatever, or things start to happen in your home or in your life, in your job, like, you know, even you're stubbing your toe or like anything, you guys, you're dropping glasses, you've been cursed. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, it's just, use your intuition, know the difference, and don't be afraid to say thank you, but no thank you, okay? So the letters, then, and there's definitely, you guys, look into if you feel like someone is missing or you haven't heard from something, make a missing report on someone. Like, this is very serious because this person has taken a life. There needs to be a missing report, or like notified, or there already is someone who was, and someone who someone was to like marry this person, or like did not marry them. That was good. Do not marry this person. And or if you're getting a divorce from someone, just, you guys, move forward with like your knowing. Move forward with the acts that you're taking. I don't care how many people are trying to like hold you back from that. We are literally living in our truth, and we need to move. God wants us to move forward with what we know in our heart that we need to do, okay? Like, I know that there's been confusion and mishap, and I think a lot of people have like attack certain people, even unbeknownst to like thinking that it was like them and it wasn't. And like, I mean, even me, my apologies to who I've like probably was like sending things to, you know, and like it was maybe not you, you know, like maybe not you, or like whatever. But like, it's like, we just need to be better with communicating and like ask for our sorries from each other and apologies, and like really move forward, because I think there's enough that has happened that we've seen and we're like, holy shit, like I did not think that this was gonna go this far. So like, let's be and I didn't mean to say like I was sending out witchcraft or black magic. No, I would never. I'm saying sending like information to certain people to be like, oh my gosh, like I think this might be happening in your life or whatever. And if it wasn't, like, I'm sorry. Maybe it was more my life. But if it was, like, and it, you know, it came true and stuff, like, just know, like the conversations, you guys, I think we just need to like have. I think we do, and I think we need to like really see that or like think back and like, where is this really stemming from? Like, because I think there's been a lot of lies, a lot of like missteps, and like, you know, assumptions that just need to be fixed up. And I think that is what God's trying to get me to say, that like, we all need to play on the same playing field right now and really just be accountable and like be loving towards each other and be open to like hearing one another, honestly. Okay, and another thing, there is like a parent-child dynamic. And you guys, can be very like also generalized, like, and so they don't want the parent doesn't want things to change or the child to grow, which is like very challenging, I'm sure, like in the sense for the child, like especially if it's and this is like a dynamic of like an older child, like maybe my age, or like, you know, they don't want to change, or like whatever they have right now, they don't want that to like shift. But I think the child wants to grow or like wants to like make a difference, and the mother, there's like a mother or father, but there's like a controlling aspect of like needing, and that needs to change because both need to like look within self and like allow both to grow. But if one is not doing that, it's damaging to the other, and it's a control mechanism, and it needs to be looked at, like definitely looked at within the parent. Like the parent needs to take accountability of where they stand, and like, and there's a fear behind it, because then they really have to like succumb to like their own fears, and that's okay, and it's hard, but you cannot withhold your children back from growing. You just can't. And God's telling the child, please move forward. Like you need to take a hold of yourself and build with what you have, and he will move you through that. And you just need to ask for help and guidance, okay? And don't feel shame or guilt to separate, but that needs to happen for your own growth, because God has a mission for you, and you need to prosper in that, and you need to go this is very specific, you need to fulfill what your heart is desiring you to do, and you cannot be held back any longer. Okay, so that's definitely for someone, definitely like a male, I want to say. So it's all just really codependent, and God saying, you'll be okay if you like separate and like leave the situation that's necessary for you to move through with what you want to do. And this is even not even if this is there is like a parent and a child one, but even you guys, I'm talking like if this is like a marriage that needs to be separated, or even with friend dynamics, or a certain friend, there's like someone with like a certain like female friend to a male, and that there's a very like petty also person that's like a page, and is like always like needing to put in their like their opinion, and very negative. It's like a cycle that you need to like cut ties with this person, whoever this is as well. And I'm sure this is like, you guys will feel this amongst like many of you guys might feel that with certain people that are just always trying to keep you kept from what you really need. And also just like the same person or someone like trying like lies and lies. There's like there is somebody that literally will lie like and be like, it's raining outside as it's like sunny out there. It's just like pathological lying. I don't know, like just to like keep you in confusion, or just like where you look at them and you're like, are you serious? Like, you guys, these are the kind of people you just need to fucking release. Like, I'm sorry, like it is what it is. Like why would you want to be around someone that's like a psychotic like that? It's like delusional. Okay, just take care of your own needs, and do not feel like God is saying, please, like cut cords, ties that binds to these people, relationships, fucking family members. It's like it's your time. We have to do these things. Okay, go with your heart's desire. God is saying, please know what your soul is craving and go for it. Take the fucking leaps. Talk to who you need to talk to. Say you're sorry. Like, say you're sorry. Speak your truths. Like, you will be receptive. Like, people will be receptive to you, okay? Like, we are on missions now. Like, the missions have started, okay? We are supposed to be collaborating together and, like, really trying to see the truth in all outlets. And, like, just be supportive of each other. Like, the past timelines are the past timelines. We have released them. We are accepting of where God's hands will lay on the people that have like hurt us and all the things, okay? But we are open to being receptive to, and receiving to forgiveness. Like, we really are trying to sit in that, because if we have learned our lessons and trying to move forward, we are capable of that. Let's do that, okay? There's also like there's a high priestess, that one I think in reverse, identity fraud. A king of cups is allowing this, and it's affected so many people, and this is what will be outed like by God's hand. That's why I said we are releasing what is not for us anymore, because God has a handle on this. And whoever has been like, is not only like siphoning energy, but like using, like taking content from people like me or others in the collective, pretending to like build their own business off of it, and like making, you know, like especially someone that makes their own name off their own business, like myself. This will be shown for what it is, and this will, the money that you made off of it, you will have to give it back to the people that you have stolen and siphoned it from, okay? And I'm telling you, to the collective, the people, like, you can, like, this is emotional damage. Like, there's a lot of aspects on all these things that this is, that has, if this resonates and has been done to you, like, you have legal rights to, like, charge and go, you know, get what is yours, okay? And yeah, and fortune will come back to those that have been slighted, okay? So call back your energy from past emotions, relationships. There's also like a group of people like in cahoots, like with all this like legal matters with when it came to like the inheritance that they didn't receive and they thought they were going to, or now they're being investigated, and they're now trying to like place people as like, oh, you're this person, to like make up receipts, like doctor like receipts, which you guys you don't think you doctored them prior? Like they're gonna be shown for exactly like the truth of what they are. It's just not gonna work, so don't waste your time, or waste your time, whatever you need. Yeah, falsifying receipts, acting they're a fake child, like there never was a child, because you were trying to get benefits off of having a child, like doing the whole special needs thing, or like saying that you needed care for your child, or like receiving benefits after the child is a certain age, or like you're getting flocked for that, okay? And there's people trying to coach their children into telling lies, either to like be put on the stand, or trying to say like, that was my caretaker or my nanny. You better not, when it comes to me, okay? That's gonna get you in deep fucking shit. Yeah, jail, like jail. Like I mean, if you guys just like don't accept where you sit at this point with some of these things, like you're just building fucking negative more like slander on yourself. I don't know. It's like, the more that you do, the more that the legal system will have to come down on you. I mean, what do you need here? Like, anyways, okay. And then you guys, so there needs to be people, we all need to be doing like cleanse your hair, your home, your skin. Anyone trying to like blame or like still have that ongoing like, oh, this person gave me an STD or whatever, and whoever's hearing that information and looking at the person, and then looking at the person, or should go look at the person that they're saying that gave the STD or whatever to them. Mind you, that person that they're saying has to have had that STD first, right? If they are not sick, and say you're not willing to go ask them about it, just look at them. That's a lie. Okay, it's a lie. And it's, that person chose not to wear, I'm sure, protection, right? And anyone that's spewing out shit like that and calling a name on someone else, they are probably the one at fault. You guys, this is like common sense shit. Please, let's all come to ground in reality. See what it is for what it is. I know it's hard to see that people could lie to you and do all these things, but they can and they will, and they're doing it. It just is. And you guys, anyone that like has taken video of me, like from when say we were in a relationship or whatever, and like has evidence of that, and this is of anyone else that has now used it on the black web or anything like that, you will be deeply in trouble, okay? Like, you guys don't think that there's like investigations going on, and or if you know have evidence, and someone is there is someone that is like the main culprit of like this like scamming and things, and like maybe it's this high priestess in reverse or what. Obviously there's multiple stories here, but there is someone that is literally trying to get up and out from this and blame it fully on a king of swords. And I don't know if this is part of like my ex or whatever. You should come and tell me the truth, or you should tell someone the truth, because this should not lay all on you, and they're trying to put it all on you. I'm telling you that right now, okay? All I'm saying is a lot of people got played in this situation, and you shouldn't have to suffer or like let guilt eat at you for the rest of your life. But it's like, don't let also you be the one that has to take all the heat when you got played too, or you got spit black magic on you, or like you got love spells on you. Like, you guys take care of your lives and don't feel like, because things are going to be exposed regardless. So it's like, take control of your life and where you need to be safe in that. And honestly, like, I'm here for you. I'm not trying to, like, you know, expose everyone, but like there are way bigger people up there that are trying to like really have the minions and everyone take the heat or what have you. You know what I mean? But these are the downloads I got. This is like what's happening. So I just wanted to expose that. So, but I think we're all here. But all in all, like, we're trying to move forward. We're trying to be positive. Like, you know, its timelines have shifted. Like, I really do send everyone like love, light, and truth, and just hope everyone's doing okay. And just know, you know, I'm here for all you guys, and let's work together and make this better, okay? If you really want to change your life and, like, you know, move in the right direction where God wants all of us to, and heal our bodies, minds, and souls, like, we are capable. We all have gifts. We can't let the outside world and all of that distract us, and we really need to come in union with each other and, like, be real and, like, talk it out and, like, say what it is, and, like, have some damn respect for each other and, like, love. Lead with your heart, really, truly. You know, this is your lifetime to live, so live it. Be honest with yourself and be honest with others. It's okay. Everyone will be receptive. All right. I love you guys so much, and have a great day. Bye.